For your service, young fella.
Oh, he's a Witcher boy.
He tossed a coin from The Witcher.
Oh, Valley of a little bit? So you two have seen this. I have not yet.
It slaps.
New for me.
It's my favorite thing from the Witcher series. Be prepared for invincible levels of violence.
Tight. I'd be disappointed if there weren't.
It's honestly probably more violent than the show. There's no scene in the show where fucking 3 kids just get murked. A hexer.
It's the Weedsman.
Is that the silver sword or the normal sword?
He only has one on him currently.
What a bitch.
Silver works just as well on people.
Why not just have a silver sword all the time?
Because you don't want to fucking dull it on useless humans.
Just sharpen it again.
Bro, that takes time.
You don't have like a decoy sword because you're lazy to sharpen the main sword.
Still not fully understanding the potions, but pretty interesting.
Thought you said they...
This kid's very calm for just watching his entire family die. And I'll take that. 1 ring down, 9 to go. Thanks, kid.
And now I'll become the Mandarin.
He said practice your sad face and make...
That voice actor does not match that kid.
No.
It's like an old woman.
I'll see that your father and sisters are returned to you and laid to rest properly.
What's left of them?
Your sister's arm and nothing else.
Monster species...
My nose only exists on the lower 40% of my face. Oh, my nose magically gained definition. Oh, Elrond's in this. Holy shit.
The guy who voices Vesemir was in the Divergent series.
The books?
The movies?
He was in the books, Ian?
I didn't want to acknowledge the movies exist.
Not an elf wrangler, not even the murderer.
I'm upset we don't see his animated Schmeat.
I know. That's a problem also in live-action Schmeat land.
Just show the Schmeat.
They
If
never
you're gonna
show
show
the
the
Schmeat.
titties and you're gonna show the man ass and the chick ass, just show the Schmeat.
They don't show any boobies in this.
Normalize Schmeat on screen.
The Lord insisted I look after you in the market.
Ah, it's got the usual voice actor crew. Oh, damn, now a sea bear can't attack her.
Hey, it's not a full circle.
It's
Oh.
yeah, that was an oval. You have to draw a circle.
Damn. I
Oh, they
screwed
do
up.
show booba. I lied.
Oh,
Where's the
you
Schmeat?
liar.
The animation's just haunting.
Well, if they made an anime movie in the Witcher world and it was like PG, I think I'd hate it.
For your service, young fella.
Oh, he's a Witcher
He
boy.
tossed a coin from The Witcher.
Oh, Valley of a little bit?
If we refer to our recording studios hot quality content headquarters, it's HQCHQ.
CQC.
What the fuck is that?
Close quarters combat.
That's not even relevant to headquarters or hot quality.
Hot quality content headquarters close quarters combat.
So that's where the 3 of us fight in our studio while recording.
That's what we do every
No,
film.
physically.
Yeah, the soundtrack being this, 10.
And that's how I became a hexer.
He tossed a coin to himself, am I right,
That's how I
guys?
became The Witcher. Subtitle, Nightmare of the Wolf.
The undercut is a very 2010s haircut.
Tetra Gilchrist. Sounds like a botanist.
I thought he said that sounds like a bop it. And I was like, what the fuck did this man just say?
Damn, did Henry Cavill's Witcher kill 20 dudes in an alleyway again? That was really annoying.
He's fine.
He's fine. Did 2011's Green Lantern kill 3 dudes in an alleyway again?
He's also fine.
I don't wish to be here any more than you do.
Watch me absolutely fold this child in combat.
Respect. A chance at surviving the varied horrors waiting out there.
And to best prepare you, I've kicked you into a wall.
A witch's first instinct is to survive. It's about wits, not swords.
This ain't a trial of wits. It's a trial of I'm gonna run faster than the kid next to me.
I have killed 1 necker, therefore we are safe.
You can't say that word.
You better have perfect diction.
Do you remember that time that only the Witchers we've already met survived the trial?
Are you telling me that Slipknot can climb anything?
I've done this quest.
Ian recognizing things from games. Oh, I love going to beer for beer.
Annoyance meter.
No, I'm just kidding. The name of that place was Log.
We're all here for a little drink and non-violent fun.
What kind of fun is that? There's no violence in it.
Yeah, but sex and violence.
Okay, fair. But, you know, sex can be violent.
I mean, a solid game of Scrabble
Oh, I agree.
You have a good
Don't
point.
need to be violent.
There are 3 good things:
We gotta
sex,
play Boggle.
Scrabble, and violence. Remember when, like, the Weedsman movie had scenes like this, but instead of a luscious, incredible set with colors,
just a-
it was a dilapidated church that was abandoned.
No walls, just roofs.
Yes. The Zerps of Cadwin.
Yep, the Zorn win.
Right by Floobity Doobity.
Lord Zerbst was kind to me.
The consonant to vowel ratio in that word is upsetting.
Yes, and one of the constants being a Z does not help.
It's empty.
Yeah.
Maybe they're deeper down.
Why would you use a quiver with shorter arrows than the quiver is? You have
Because
to tip it
It's
upside
like trying
down.
to get your hand in a Pringles can. I like it better that she has no arrows because that means she rivals the Black Knight's 1 arrow. The fewer arrows you have, the better archer you are. Look at the size of her forehead.
She's a real weaving.
I'd tap.
Calm down. It's just a drawing.
It's not a drawing, it's animated.
That-
It's 2.5D.
It's not a movie. It's a film.
There's a story about a witcher who helped an alien priest.
I want Wong and Abomination to walk out of that shit.
Wish I thought of it.
As I said,
He's had 500 chicken.
He's got to stock up his health before the big fight.
It's true. You should keep them on you, though. That way, when you're about to die, you hit the pause menu. I hope in Season 2 we see Geralt eat a whole rotisserie chicken in combat.
Yeah, it had a topper on it. See?
Yes, because that helps in combat. Cover your arrows in case you need to quick draw them. Also, she's got way too many. Pathetic. Black Knight disapproves.
It's a good thing that when the monster had her dead to rights, it just roared instead of eating. There are real Decepticons in Transformers Prime. I feel like that trick she just did with the magic is more useful than the arrows. She should have done that. Probably would have beat the monster faster.
Fuck. Breathing. This movie's quick as shit.
Yeah. Good. It's a nice chaser to Season 1.
Witcher.
I do have a name, you know.
Yeah, but it's not called Your Name, Nightmare of the Wolf.
If Kitsu was using sorcery to try and mutate those girls, who mutated her?
It's secrets known only to mages at Kaer Morhen. You're behind all this.
He's the one who brings up the idea of her being changed by an outside source.
Yes.
Why would he implicate himself like that?
Doesn't this witch say similar of you?
He seems really chill for a guy who just got stabbed in the hand.
Shot through it, actually. Came out the other side.
Yeah, Jesus style. Or bullseye style, I should say.
Bullseye style.
Oh.
He never misses.
Nope, not once.
Oh, the witcher's found his morals.
You think you're so pure, Tetra?
She's as much of a bitch as Yennefer.
Oh, yeah. She's worse, actually.
Yeah. In
Because
some ways, she's worse. Alright, now I can throw a pebble 30 feet in the air. It's going up, boys.
All it took was half her clan
60.
and her left foot.
61. That's what her magic bought her. All she had to do was wipe out 3 species of trees.
fun fact, the fall damage in the game, absolutely ridiculous.
Maybe Geralt just has bad knees. You could have just opened it.
No, Ard.
I feel like that would be Ian if he had Ard. Walking into the studio, just...
Bitch, I'm ready.
Let's do commentary.
Me using Axie to make Mud say he likes Green Lantern.
My man's out here literally just folding monsters in 2 seconds.
In the Witcher universe, are there normal animals?
Yeah.
Okay, because he has like 2 rhinoceri shoulders.
There's deer.
He has a horse.
Deer, rabbits. Geralt ate like... Geralt. Vesemir ate like 4 chickens.
He did eat normal chicken, I guess.
Ham exists. Chicken exists. Dumplings exist.
Thank God. Okay.
Oh, fuck yeah. I
I'm
can
in.
move there. I'm
All right.
good.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Straight
Yeah,
up.
you want to move here?
Yes, it has dumplings, Ian.
I'll be a Witcher. Fuck it.
Straight up, I'll be
What's
a
the worst
yeah.
that could happen?
Why not?
I
Die.
That's fine. I don't
Sounds
have
fun.
It sounds like all my problems end immediately.
But if I'm a Witcher, Netflix makes a movie about me.
Oh God, never mind.
I'm in.
Can I bar Jake from moving there?
No.
I get the fuck elves.
Mud, come
Hold
with me.
on.
They can make Mud a Witcher story.
I'd get the fuck elves. Hold on.
Actually, I'm in. I'm back to being in.
Mud is on the roller coaster of like, I'm in, nah, I'm out, nah, I'm in.
I really am. It's like
Viewer at home, comment below. Would you go to the Witcher universe? What would you do?
It's literally like that meme where it's like, go to the Witcherverse, open the gate. Jake will be there. Close the gate. You can fucking elf. Open the gate a little.
What life is dying for them to do their magic right now?
Are you still too shook from another daring night of monster slaying?
I really appreciate that in his visions of like their future, she's still old.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Yeah.
It means that he's not like
Vain. 'Cause
vain,
he loves her.
shallow or anything like that. He actually does care about her. Yeah.
Yeah. Plus, like, he's a Witcher, and he's technically as old as her, so
Yeah, that
he
adds
might
up.
perceive age in a partner a little differently.
He might see himself as super old.
Yeah.
Or maybe he's just into cradle robbing. That's just him. No, the reverse.
The
of
other way,
cradle robbing.
cougars. He's into cougars.
Maybe he's just into tapping the grave.
Vesemir, come look.
Damn, that's a nice photograph.
I know. I
Yeah.
thought the same thing when
Wow.
I saw this. I was like, Jesus fucking Christ.
What a painting.
Holy shit, I would pay for that.
It's better than it being just a fucking JPEG of him, because then
Right.
she's painting photorealistic.
Right, exactly.
So that's better detail.
It's funny because in an animated world, a photo of you is a hyper real photo.
Yeah. This is my favorite piece of Witcher content.
I like this a lot. I like the show a lot too because it has.
I'm a big fan of the show.
It has more of the character.
Oh yeah, this film definitely lacks for character in some parts.
No, it has more of the character that I'm familiar with and know a bunch about and know where everything's going. And I feel like that is the very interesting thing because of what goes on with Ciri.
This film above all has answered questions that I've had since we watched the movie, which is, what is a Witcher? This film answered that.
That I absolutely give you. That is 100% something that this movie does. That something that has not done yet, which is the
Yeah,
Witcher
because
season 1.
Geralt doesn't do a ton of Witcher stuff in the beginning because it's focusing on the lead up to everything.
Yeah, I understand that. It's just, that was the main takeaway. It's like, I'm watching a show called The Witcher. I don't know what a Witcher is.
Yeah.
Fair.
So,
I will still say, though, that I think The Witcher Season 1 is still my favorite piece of Witcher content because even though you're right, there is more context and explanation with this, I think the way they told the story in Witcher 1, where the multiple timelines, you think they're happening at the same time, but it's actually a bunch of things out of order that line up with each other, back to back to back, because, you know, in the middle of the season, he's like, oh, law of surprise, and boom, the plot line that we've been seeing thus far has been born with Ciri. But I really appreciate that. This is still really good, though. Let me not undermine this. This is
Yeah.
oh, it gets
I'm
better.
super enjoying it.
So my favorite piece of Witcher content is Witcher 3: The Wild Hunt, the game.
Everyone loves that game.
We all have a different pick.
The
None of us
game-
said the Weedsman movie. Hold on.
It's bad.
Why?
I
What's
wonder
going
fucking
on?
why.
Oh, shit.
He purposefully chose not to go through the portal. Sacrificed his arm.
That's clever as fuck.
Kill monsters.
Damn.
All right, get next, bitch.
Really cool and awesome at illusions, and then got fucking killed off screen with an axe.
And then the guy who killed her died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, like, this is an amazing sequence, and I feel like she went out like a bitch.
She does. 100%.
I am a huge fan of this, to talk from like a business model idea of doing this, where, because, you know, you just said season 2 is probably gonna have Vesemir in it. The thing is, releasing between seasons like a tie-in piece of content, be if it's like animated or even like a live action film, whatever, tying it in to have more context that you don't have to watch this, but it's like the Animatrix for the Matrix. You don't have to, but you get backstory for certain characters and plot lines, and it kind of enhances it.
It rewards you if you do, but doesn't isolate you if you don't.
No, because
Right.
they'll explain Vesemir. in
They
the
will
show.
anyway, but it gives you more context for this, and that's so smart. I absolutely love this idea. I hope that every season in between has a little bit of a thing, whether it's like an animated movie or whatever, just between them, just to give a little bit of more bridge.
And also to flesh out plot points that will be relevant for the season.
Plot points, maybe some certain worlds. Like, you know how I'm like, Hulir of Blettabir.
I love that he doesn't break down till she's gone.
Yeah, that's great.
He's so well characterized in
He
this.
is.
He is. The Witchers don't have a ton of emotion either, so the fact that he shows that is he's deeply cut by it.
I'm giving this film a 7 out of 10. Spectacular.
Yeah, this film's a 9.
Yeah, I agree. I love the animation, it's super crisp. I love the soundtrack. I love the lore.
Oh, the soundtrack's so good. Lore's so good. I love Vesemir. as long as it's all easily accessible, I would
This
say.
is
Like
easily-
Witcher's,
yeah.
Witcher's all in one platform.
Yep.
Like I'd say the inverse of that is probably like Marvel,
Yes.
where you need like a year-round subscription to Disney Plus.
Yep.
For supplemental material because they release 4 shows,
Yeah.
and then you also need to go to theaters to see stuff.
Well, and that supplemental material feels like it's going to matter a hell of a lot more
Then
in the context of
the MCU
stuff going
but
on.
I think that might just be because the MCU is a different beast than The Witcher.
Yeah.
You know?
Because, like, this gives us insight about Vesemir, backstory on Geralt, and a little bit at
Yeah.
the end, obviously, and more lore of the world. But it's not going to tie in directly with the next villain. Like,
Yeah.
It's not going to be a substantial storyline, plot point thing. It's going to give you insight about the characters as a nice treat. This is a treat, not a
Yeah.
task.
It is.
Yeah.
A lot of supplemental material feels like a chore to me sometimes, and this
Oh,
was
yeah.
a breeze. I love the animation too,
It's
a lot.
It's tough to go from like this is just garnish to you need to eat this, but I already
Yeah.
ate a whole dinner.
Yep.
Eat.
This is great garnish. I love it.
Yeah.
This is a nice dessert. This is a nice small piece of cheesecake after you've eaten your meal.
And this is a nice chaser to our Witcher-thon.
It
I
is.
hope you've
and
all enjoyed.
I know, and I'm so excited to this. If anything, this gets me more pumped for season 2, and I'm already maximum pumped for season 2.
I've been not replaying. I'm still playing Witcher. Because
You love it.
I do tons of side quests. I've played the game for like 65 hours, and I'm like maybe not even halfway through.
That's amazing. So I will say this here, since we have already recorded our double downs. Spoilers, they're coming out within the next 3 weeks. But thank you guys for an amazing year.
Yeah.
We passed 1,000 subscribers, and
Killing me,
you
man.
guys are, pushing us further and further. We want to make. We launched a couple new shows. We want to just keep making content that we love. So thank you all for an amazing year, and
Yeah.
here's to an awesome 2022.
We do all of this for you guys as much as I love doing this for me. This is not just for me, I promise.
Yep.
Like,
The stuff we cut out is for just us.
oh yeah. But this is all for you guys. We appreciate you. We love you. Thank you.